Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, I want to say thank you for all the subscribers who's subscribing to the channel, who is watching the content, liking the content, and leaving all the comments. I appreciate you guys. We are at 1,550 something subscribers. I don't know the exact amount because I haven't checked it today, surprisingly, right? I check this every day, but I haven't had a chance to check it today. I've been so busy. I'm coming off a cold that I got on the flight back from was it Cartagena? Oh, actually from Bogota. Sorry, from Bogota back to the U.S. There was a guy sitting beside me that had the sniffers, and he was coughing and snotting on the plane. Of course, I got sick. Luckily, my baby, she had a runny nose for 1 day and a fever, and she's fine. And I got the worst of it for some reason. But you know what? I thank God she's okay. You know, Daddy's hanging in there. Guys, you can see we had another half and half day. It looked like a little bit more red than green. But, you know, the portfolio itself, I mean, all of my portfolios are down. I didn't buy nothing today, guys. But what I'm watching right now, oh, yes. Also, I got margins enabled on this portfolio. And my margin buying power is $9,000 something, right? Now, I think they give me a lot of this because of the money that I already have in crypto in this portfolio. But you know what? It's margins. What I'm going to do right now is crypto is going down. If it continues to go down, down, I'm probably going to spend this 9,000 into crypto. I might either put it into Shiba or something like that. Like I said, I got, so many millions of tokens already, 197 million Shiba token. Now, if this thing ever go to $1, man, I'm gonna be killing it. Even if it go to 1 penny, your boy, I'm gonna have so much money. But you know, if it go to zero, then it go to zero. You know, it is what it is. It's all risk, right? But Ethereum, I got 3.4 Ethereum. And the last time Ethereum went to 4,000, and today is down at 20, whatever it was. I just showed you guys. But I still got a little bit of juice, the total return, right? I still got a positive $1,900 right now. I could take and make some money, but that's not enough for me, right? That's why I got into this to make money. But sometimes you have to let your money sit, right? That's why I was saying, you know what? When this stuff making enough money, I'm gonna pull it out and put it into the stock market and rebuy. But right now, maybe, you know, this money I got is going to do what I needed to do to get me to the next level. But one thing I was going to say, I tried to transfer my portfolio today. And guys, I got my second margin call, right, for 36 cents. But I actually got like almost $8,000 of value into this E-Trade. I don't like E-Trade. So I'm going to transfer from E-Trade either to Robinhood or to Charles Schwab, and then eventually I'm going to transfer everything from there either into Robinhood, because I like to buy smaller amount of positions, and Charles Schwab don't allow me to do that. E-Trade, I just don't like the platform. I mean, I had this for many years, and I don't like the platform. So I tried again, but I just don't like it. And like I said, I got a margin call right now, which is some cents. I'm gonna throw $1 in there, and that should cover that margin call. Meant to this call, right? But it don't even tell you for what, which one is the call about. It's just so dingy. And if I click there, it goes away. They say issue to certify the issue call is zero, right? What I gotta transfer $0. The minimum cash deposit needed is $0. So why the hell you put it there? If it, you know, this stuff, it already make no sense. All right, they will liquidate my securities to pay whatever. So I'm gonna put $1 in there. That should cover that, right? If I just let me see, but I don't want to show my bank account information to you guys. I don't know y'all well enough. You know what I mean? But I didn't buy nothing today, guys. I didn't buy nothing. I didn't sell nothing today. Today I was so busy dealing with my princess. And I think she was kind of watching over me because I kind of took a little nap during the day. And surprisingly, she sat there, watched TV. She didn't whine. She didn't make no noise. And as soon as I woke up, Guys, when I opened my eye and woke up, that little girl was jumping around like she knew I needed a little rest, you know. But anyway, guys, so let's get over here, right? And this portfolio, I'm thinking I'm going to transfer everything out of this portfolio into my Fidelity. I want to do that transfer. I was going to wait till January, but at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm just going to go ahead and do it because, I mean, I love Charles Schwab, but I need to be able to buy, you know, margins, not margins. I need to be able to buy a fractional share. And I mean, the goal is to pay off the margins. So maybe I'll start up another account once everything move out to the other portfolio. Maybe I'll start another account. And I think for tracking purposes, it's just easier to have money coming into one account than 4 different accounts, even though those accounts for different reasons. And of course, this for my baby's tuition, but I can move that money into that. That would just help boost the whole thing. Plus, since I got that 9,000, whatever I put in there, that's gonna go up, so I can buy more and get more dividend to cover, you know, expenses. And you know, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Instead of waiting till this first of the year, I'm gonna wait, of course, with all this stuff going on right now, because I would hate to do a transfer for one of my big accounts and then the market drop and I can't buy nothing because the funds are in limbo because they're transferring. But with a smaller account, 15,000, you know, that's not a big deal for me. It's small chump change, right? Big baller. But yeah, so I mean, this is where we are. The portfolio is down. You know, I got the total value is 50,000 in here. Portfolio is down to 45,000. So I'm down like 4,000 overall in the portfolio. Even though I set this up to see you guys can see all these reds, right? And a lot of this is in Tesla. And I invested $20-something thousand of my money into Tesla, and now my balance is 20,000. But with the yield, with the dividends that are coming in, you know, if it continues, I mean, from 13, if it continues to drop, of course, I need to get it to 2,000. So the goal is to get it to 2,000. I think it already paid already. It paid the first week, right? So the goal is to get this up to 1,000. I already got to 2,000. I already got 2,000 in the Fidelity account. I already got 2,000 in this account. I don't want to go here because if I click on that, it's going to show my account number, and I don't want to be redoing the video. I had to redo this video because I clicked on there earlier. You guys know I'm lazy. I don't like to update I don't like to do the editing. So even though they allow me to add stuff in there like subscribe now, all that stuff, but I mean, you guys know, you like the content, you subscribe. You don't like the content, you don't subscribe. You know, I'm showing you guys what I do every day to help motivate you guys to get in and make some money for yourself. So you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? But for now, you know, this is where we are. I didn't buy nothing today, and this video, guess what? It's gonna be under 15 minutes, right? So let's get to the tracker. So the tracker went up a little bit in income. I believe we went up a little bit. I might be wrong, but usually I look at the old video to see, or I look at the old, not the old video. Sometimes I look at the time that where is it? Download. I look at the tag. No, that's not it. Yesterday we were at 872. So it went down to 833. It went down a little bit. I mean, it's okay. It's go up and down. You guys know that. So, but from an income standpoint, we still got a low of 14.9. We're almost at 15. So we can say safely we're gonna generate 15,000 this month, and a lot of that gonna be coming from Fidelity, and We did already over 9,000 from Fidelity alone, and the Fidelity account is totally reinvested. That's that's the thing. I keep thinking not to move them together because I'm reinvesting this in this portfolio. So but once if I move everything right to this portfolio, then that means I have to turn off drip on some of the accounts that generate income to pay for my card note, because y'all know I put my card note out of Charles Schwab, the way my card notes come from. So maybe I'll wait for now, or yeah, maybe I'll wait for now, and just stop paying the margins on Charles Schwab, because that's the account, that's my card note, that's my fund money. And then Fidelity account is like my rental, my rent, my house income. I kind of separate things, I'm kind of nerd like that. So I got them separated. One is for like bills, and one is for like house. Like the bill separate from the house. The house is usually the biggest bill, right? But that's how I have it. But I mean, the income is going good. We have everything set across the board here at 10,000. This is the Fidelity account. But I mean, overall, right? Let's see, we at 16. So the next year, the goal for next year, you guys all know, is to get to 30,000. We pushing 16 across the board come January. So I don't think it's gonna take a long time to get to 30,000. And once we get to 30,000, that way I can pay off a lot more stuff, a lot of things that I have to pay off, instead of having things lingering around and stuff like that, right? I'm not just making this money so it can sit there. I'm making this money so I can live off of it and enjoy it. And when I decide I don't want to work no more, then I can chill. But I mean, the overall income went up, right? The estimated overall income went up. To 1.6 million, and that's a 5. So I mean, next year for sure we're gonna be millionaires, right? And then the following 2027, we're gonna be liquid millionaires in the stock market, right? That's the goal. If we can do it in 2026 or year before, I think it's possible, right? If I still work for the next couple of years and not using the money here to live off of, I think it can happen. So anything is possible. Guys, remember to invest in your future. There's only you can do this, right? There's nobody gonna do this for you. If you got money in your 401k and you're 50-something years old, you can't really use that money. If you got money in a Roth, you can use part of it, but you can't use the money you gain. You can use what you put in there. So I tell people all the time, invest in yourself. When you get paid, you work this job, you bust your butt working a job to get your salary, you got to invest in yourself. Then you're like, well, how do I invest in myself? Just like the man paid you for giving them time, pay yourself for giving them your time. So when you get that money, put it into an investment account. Don't go put it into no checking account or no savings account. It's okay to have an emergency fund, right? But you need, like I told you guys the last time, you need to be making enough money to cover all of your expenses before you can even invest. Because if you don't do that, if you I have done it before. I'll put away $100, and then the next week or two, I'll go and put $100 out because I need that money, right? So you got to be making enough money to cover your expenses before you start investing. I don't really care about the savings part, right? I don't really care about that, because push comes to shove, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But some people say, well, have $500, have $100. It's kind of hard, right? Just do what works best for you. But the main thing you need to do is to start investing. That's all I can preach. To start investing, make it a hobby. If you invest in $5 a month, right? It don't take much to spend $5. You can buy 5 positions for $1 each, and that month you spend out. Okay, that's fine. And the next month you put your $5 in there. Whatever you need to do, $5, $10, $15, do what you gotta do. Just start. Don't listen to people say, oh man, you wasting your time. Don't do that, because you see this graph right here, right? Over time, This is $16 million a year. In 10 years, this is 16 million, 1,600,000 that I'll be getting in income in 10 years. All right, so let's say I'm younger than 50, right? Let's go down to 25 years. So somebody in their 20. If you look at all this graph here, right? And the thing about it, all this money is being reinvested. We're not adding nothing else. We're not adding and this is all estimated, guys. We're not adding no money to this. We're not adding any money. But in 25 years, if you was to start with 500,000, you see how much money here? You see how much money right there? $101 million. That's more than a multi-millionaire. Of course, I'm starting big. You can't compare your portfolio to mine. But you can say, you know what? We can do the smaller portfolio. Right? In 10 years, this is what it's going to be. This is the smaller portfolio. And we say we do 25 years. So if you start with 3,000, in 25 years, you still have an income of $108,000 a year. That's income every year. That's not tax. There's no tax added into that, right? Right now you get in 2,000, but in 25 years, based on the rate, you'll be almost $1 million, right? And this is if you don't add no more money. If you don't add no money to this. So let's say if we contributed, I would say 8,000 a year. That might be a lot, right? And we calculate that. 8,000 a year. Right? Now, mind you, we just start with $3,000 in this Robinhood account, right? I got $3,000 of my own money into this account, right? Look at that. 300-something thousand. And every year that income go up from this year to the next, to the next. It goes up every year. And we just added $8,000 a year, right? So that 8,000 plus whatever is reinvested into the portfolio, right? 8,000 a year. So by the time you get to 25 years, you have an income of $369,000 a year, and your portfolio is generating you're over $1 million. By the time you get somewhere over here, now you can see, right? Once you hit million, it goes even faster. It takes a little longer. It goes even faster. We'll go to M1. M1 got what? $500 in there. Right? Anyone got 500, less than $500 into this account right now. So estimated 10 years, you're gonna have 7,000, and you get 1,000 something a year in income in 10 years. Let's do 25 years. So in 25 years, you're gonna have 11,000 coming in a year, estimated, and you're gonna have estimated value of this portfolio that's generating $11,000, right? And if we add another 8,000 to this a year, I'm about to cut this video short. You see the difference? That puts you in millionaire status real quick. If you add 8,000 a year over that 25-year period, you see the difference, right? So dividend investments, it go a long way with time. Right? Time is important. If you don't have the time, then you need money. If you're older like me in your 50s, you need a little bit more money. But you still have to start. It's better for you to start, even let's say you're 50. We do M1. You're 50, right? In 10 years. If you just put the money that I put into that account, which is $500-something, it's generating $100, $300-something, $200-something every year right now, $245 a year. If you don't add any money in there, in 10 years, you're going to get $1,000-something a year. This if you only put that 500 and reinvesting into the same position, depending if they don't go to zero, because some of these are high yield, right? But if you decide to add money to this, we say $5,000 a year for the next 10 years. You got $24,000 in 10 years in income. That's just by investing $500 a year, right? For the next 10 years. Plus, whatever dividend you get is reinvested along with your money. So, and if you say, you know what, I don't need that money in 10 years, I'm going to work another 5 years, then you got $50,000, and all you do is invest in $5,000 a year extra, right? 5,000, yeah, a year extra. Okay, guys, remember, this is all to motivate you. Of course, this is all estimated, right? You guys see, this is all estimated income based on what I already have in my portfolios. Okay, I want you to have a blessed evening. I love you guys. Keep investing. You got to do this. Nobody gonna do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. All right, guys, we'll do this again tomorrow. Peace out.